Today, I'd like to discuss with you the number one obstacle that's holding you back from creating the body and health that you would love. And it has nothing to do with diet or exercise. In the next 5 minutes, I'm going to walk you through exactly what that obstacle is, how to uncover it, and how you can use it as fuel to actually create what you would love, the body and health of your dreams. For those of you who want to get started right away, I've created a free training video on the actual method to uncover this obstacle, and I've also thrown in a free demonstration where I show you how I take a client through the process in real time. So if you're interested in having this free training, please type freedom in the comments and I'll reach out to you as soon as possible. So who am I? Well, my name is Loretta Ferrucci, and I have helped hundreds of people just like you create body love, health, and freedom during my 25-year career as a homeopath and most recently as a transformative health coach. So what is this obstacle? Let's not waste any more time. Well, the truth is that your core limiting beliefs are actually what keep you stuck in a cycle of creating short-term success and long-term failure. Now you might go, oh, limiting beliefs again. Well, actually, if you just bear with me for 2 seconds more, you'll find out that this is maybe not exactly what you've always known about limiting beliefs. So we all have limiting beliefs. We all have beliefs that keep us back. But there are fundamental or core limiting beliefs that develop in the first 3 years of our lives in response to trauma that actually are unchangeable. They cannot change. And in fact, we don't want them to change because we need to use them as fuel to create what we would really love. So how do these arise? Well, they arise from trauma. When we don't get what we want as infants, we translate that into a belief about ourselves. And that becomes our limiting belief. So William Whitecloud in his book, The Secrets of Natural Success, says that there are 12 primary limiting beliefs. And they include, I'm unworthy, the most common one. I'm not good enough. I'm powerless. I need to control myself and others. I can't trust myself, others in the world. I don't belong. I'm invisible. I may have said that one. I am not capable. I'm not allowed to be capable. The list goes on. So there are 12 of them, right? And the actual limiting belief itself is not as important as the fact that in response to this belief, we develop what is called a coping strategy or a coping mechanism, essentially. And that coping mechanism helps us to survive when we are tiny. And so what happens is we learn that we need to cover up this fundamental, this core belief, because the core belief about ourselves is not good. It says, I'm not good enough. Others are worthy, and the world is an unsafe place, for example. And then every single event that happens in my life, I filter through that map of reality. So when you are focused on your limiting belief, then you are going to create people and events and circumstances in your life that eventually is going to reflect the truth of that belief. Because your focus creates your reality, not your attitude, not how positive you are, not how many affirmations you say. So here's the problem. Our default focus, by default, our focus is on our ego reality. And our ego reality is where these limiting beliefs and fears reside. And so the more you have your focus there, inadvertently, because you don't even know you have it there, you may think that consciously you've got your focus on creating that body and health of your dreams, when the truth is, unconsciously, you are focused on your limitation. So I'm going to use weight loss as an example. So when we are overweight and we want to lose weight, what is it that we want? We want to lose weight. So what are we focusing on? Fixing our weight problem. So where's our focus actually? Well, it's on the weight. So ultimately, what do we create? In the short term, we can use our willpower and we can go on some sort of diet and we can punish ourselves into the shape that we want. And invariably, we tend to fall off the wagon, and before we know it, we've regained the weight and more. And this is the reason why conventional diet culture sucks. So if you uncover what your limiting beliefs are, and if you learn how to recognize what your coping strategies and your coping mechanisms are for those limiting beliefs, when you start noticing that behavior, then you can choose to shift your focus onto creating optimal health and beauty, if that's what you're after. So if you're interested in learning exactly how you can uncover what your limiting beliefs are and how you can actually use them as fuel to create what you'd love, then drop freedom in the comments and I will send you the link to my free training that helps you uncover the limiting belief and the bonus video showing you how I take a client through that process in real time.